Very good morning to everyone. We are here with yet another session, and this series of session, which everyone are waiting, that third session will come and we'll learn another technique, relaxation technique, and again this relaxation technique, which is be taken by Ananya, and we hope this session of relaxation technique series will be helpful for each and everyone. Thank you, Ananya, to continue the series what we are looking forward.
Hello, everybody. Without further ado, let us start today's session. Today, I will be instructing mastering of the emotions technique, that is MEMT. So, what is MEMT? MEMT is also a technique that S. Vyasa has programmed. This technique does not only reveal the scientific basis for emotions that are created and distributed throughout the body, but also gives a number of ways uh, that old emotional baggage from the past can be released from the mind-body network. Emotions that have been suppressed do not just disappear into ether. Uh, they collect in the body when when negative emotions such as fear, anger, pain, etc. are held in the body. Uh, they impede the ability of the affected organs to do their job efficiently. Since the body is a network of interconnected physical expression, any organ system that has been compromised weakens the entire system and reduces mental clarity. So, this session will help us to release our emotional baggages. This also will work on the manomaya kosha. So, before entering into the session, um, we want you to keep in mind a few instructions. Wear comfortable loose clothing. Sit in a comfortable place with good ventilation. The surroundings must be silent. Concentrate on your breath. Do not wear any ornaments that makes you uncomfortable. Keep your eyes closed throughout the practice. Let us begin today's session. Make yourself comfortable in any sitting meditative posture. Rest your hands on your knees in any mudra of your choice. Keep the head, neck, and spine erect. Close your eyes, relax your whole body. Turn your mind inwards. Observe your breath. Attune to your natural, spontaneous breathing process. Let us begin with a starting prayer. This prayer has been taken from Narada Bhakti Sutra. Please chant after me. Yallabdhva puman siddho bhavati, amrito bhavati, tripto bhavati. Feel the nice vibration after the prayer and stay in that peace. This prayer means that one becomes siddha, that is accomplished, amrita, immortal, and becomes tripta, totally satisfied. Let us now move on to the first step of MEMT. Recognize thinking versus feeling. Now try to observe what is in your mind from the third person's point of view. You are neither your mind nor your emotions. Look carefully at what kind of thoughts are flowing inside your head. Thinking is mainly in the head region. feeling is spread throughout the body. Feel and observe yourself and see how your feelings are. Are you happy? Are you sad? Or are you feeling lazy? Be aware of the difference between your thoughts and emotions. Sometimes an active chain of thoughts will be coming. When that happens, just let them come. Don't try to suppress or stop them. That will make them even stronger and it will be more difficult to control them. Whatever you have inside of you, let them be there and keep observing them from an objective point of view. As you do that longer, you will find that they are getting weaker and weaker. If you have not experienced an emotion, recall an incident when you have undergone an emotion, such as a happy moment, a sad moment, or even a traumatic moment. Emotions, when they are experienced throughout the body, they increase the heart rate, breath rate, speed of thoughts. Relive the same emotional experience. Now, take a deep breath and let everything go. Try to be here and now, in the present. Everything has passed. Feel free and light. Relax. Completely relax. We will gently move on to the step 2, art of sublimation. Slow down the breathing and the speed of your thoughts along with your breathing. Ask yourself, why do I always have to be in the chain of thoughts? Like a slave. Let your mind slow down. Be aware of your thoughts and your reactions to them. Do not try to suppress or stop them. Sublimation is an art of slowing down your reactions. Let it go. Your breathing is very calm and your whole body is very stable and light. When your mind slows down and is calm, you can see that you are not always floating with them. You can be independent from your thoughts and emotions. Let go and totally diffuse. Completely let go. Breathe slowly. Inhale and exhale. Slow down your thoughts and gently let go. Now, we will pass on to the third step. Invoke, intensify, and diffuse. To invoke, we shall start with chanting Mukam Karoti Vachalam together. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Panghum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This bhajan means by the grace that a dumb person becomes talkative and a lame person crosses a mountain. I bow to the Guru, who is the God of great bliss. My salutations to the Guru who showed me the place of Brahman, who is the form of the whole universe, and who is in all beings, animate and inanimate. My salutations to the Guru who opened my eyes, blinded by the disease of ignorance, with the help of the application of knowledge. Try to remember the nice meaning of this bhajan. Try to feel the God's love and His blessing that are showering upon you constantly. Feel the infinite peace and silence after chanting the bhajan. Let go everything, completely let go. Now, let us move on to the intensification part. Let us intensify what we just invoked. Now, let us sing Shankara Bhajan all together. Shankara, Shankara, Parvati Maheshwara, Chandramauli Shankara, Chandrasekhara. Shankara, Shankara, Parvati Maheshwara, Neelakantha Shuladhari Gauri Shankara. Shankara, Shankara, Parvati Maheshwara, Chandramauli Shankara, Chandrasekhara. This bhajan means Lord Shiva Parvati is Lord, the one who has the moon as their head decoration, the one who has a bull as a vehicle, the one who has snakes as ornament, and the one who has dark throat, the one who holds a trishul. Parvati is the Lord. Natural, effortless repetition of the last line, natural, effortless merging into the silence for diffusing and further amplification. Now let us sing Nirvana Shatakam together. Let us diffuse. Manobuddhyahankara chittani naham na cha shrotrajihve na cha ghrananetre na cha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayuh चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्. This means I am not manas, buddhi, ahankara or chitta. I am not ears, tongue, nose, or eyes. I am not space, earth, light, or air. I am the form of knowledge and bliss. I am Shiva. Feel the complete, deep silence after chanting. Stay there for a while. Enjoy that infinite ocean of silence where nothing can bother you. You can free from your body, your thoughts, and emotions. Completely diffuse. Now we gently move on to the fourth stage. Feel that you naturally diffuse into the infinite ocean of silence. Enjoy it. Try to remember what it feels and how it feels like. That place is where your mind should dwell at all time, where there is permanent peace and bliss, completely diffuse. Moving on to the fourth step. In this stage of pairs of opposites, you will recall two extreme opposite experiences from your past, like heat and cold, stretching and relaxation, constriction and expansion, sukha and dukha, mana and apamana, punya and apunya. Now, recall an experience where you experienced intense heat. It was so hot that you could not bear anymore. Like in the middle of the desert, you are thirsty, sweaty, and exhausted. Now shift your mind to the opposite experience where it was extremely cold condition, a snowy winter day, and you did not have a warm jacket. You are so cold and shivering. The wind is as sharp as a knife. Feel that. Now drop this experience and then let go completely. Slowly moving on to the next. Recall an experience of stretching your entire body. You can recall this morning after you woke up in your bed and had a nice stretch. It felt so good and refreshing. Remember that moment, tone of muscles in certain parts of the body. Relive that experience. Now let go and move on to the opposite experience. Relaxation, like a deep relaxation technique. You are totally relaxed so that your body feels like a feather, very light. Now let that go as well. Now go back to your memory and recall an experience of constriction. You're walking in a very narrow place where you can't move your body freely. It's very narrow. You just want to get out of that place. Stay in that memory and feel the constriction. Let go completely and diffuse. Now recall an opposite experience of expansion. You are surrounded by lots of free space, infinite space, and your body diffuse and become one with the space. Enjoy the expansion and let it go. Now recall an experience from your life when you experienced happiness, the happiest moment in your life that makes you smile. You think back to that memory and all you can do is smile and become happy again. Stay in that memory for a while and then shift your mind to the opposite experience of sadness, an experience of misery, suffering, and loss. This memory might be very hard for you to remember. As soon as you recall this misery, your head might become heavy. Drop the experience and let go. Another experience of pairs of opposite is mana and apamana. Recall an incident that you received a great praise from somebody that made you feel on top of the world. Now shift to the opposite experience of apamana. Recall an experience where you got insulted by someone. Let that go and completely diffuse. Now we are in the last state of the pairs of opposite, punya and apunya. Think of a person who is always smiling, generous, and self sacrificing. When you see that person, you become happy and comfortable. Next, shift to the opposite situation. Think of a person who is very selfish, inconsiderate, and rude. Even though they make you feel bad, try to have some compassion for them. Let go and completely diffuse. Totally relax. After this step, let go of all the emotions that you have recalled and feel free. Recognize your place and remind yourself that you are here and now. Everything has gone, everything else is past. Feel the silence and peace inside you. Let us slowly move on to the next step, actions towards different emotions. According to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, friendship, mercy, gladness, and indifference being thought of in regard to subjects happy, unhappy, good and evil, respectively, pacify in chitta, the mind. Shift from one to the other sequentially. First, recall your experience of developing friendliness towards a happy person. That is Maitri. This person is always smiling, being friendly to everyone, and showing love to people around him or her. When you see this person, you become calm and peaceful. There is a smile on your face, so pleasurable to see him or her. Let go of this experience, relax, and completely let go. Now visualize yourself showing compassion to someone who is suffering. Karuna. Now you can imagine a situation like your friend is suffering from an illness. You can tell that their pain is so strong and so that it breaks your heart. Feel the compassionate feeling towards them. Have mercy on them and pray for them. Drop this experience and then let go. Completely let everything go and just relax. Now let us move on to mudita. Imagine yourself, mudita, being delighted and feel glad towards a person who is always helpful and useful to others. They are so selfless and as if he or she exists for the goodness of the others. Have a grateful mind towards them. Now let that go as well and relax. Lastly, recall or imagine a situation that you show indifference to a wicked, cruel, and harmful person. Upeksha. It is difficult to be him or around him or her. Even though this person does not make you happy, try to understand them. Their ego might be cruel and wicked, but their souls are pure. Let go and be free from everything. Recall or visualize moving one experience to another. After completing this long step, give yourself a deep, nice, rewarding breath. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Let go and completely diffuse. After this emotional step, let us pass on to the next step, the death experience. Now I want you to slowly go straight back and lie down in Shavasana. Completely sink your body and diffuse it so that it is one with the surface you're lying on. Collapse your whole body. Be aware that the root cause of all misery for all of creation is fear. At the base of all emotions, fear and has so slow that they almost vanished. Only I am is remaining. One by one, your organs cease to function. Allow thoughts in the mind to subside into silence. Know that what you have just experienced is death of ego, and that the physical death is not real death. Become aware of your own body, become aware of your breath. Slowly and slowly come up to the sitting position. Now let go and relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy the silence. Happiness is silence. Bliss is silence. Silence leads to pure consciousness. Now feel the silence and the bliss. The infinite silence like the infinite blue sky. The state of purest silence is the one in which the mind, prana, emotions, and even the intellect is completely nullified. Diffuse into the expansive and blissful awareness of silence. Stay as long as you can in that state. If any thoughts come up, feel the wave of resonance and let it diffuse into silence. You are full of bliss, peace, and tranquility. Dwell in the silence longer and longer. Concentrate on your breath and dwell in silence. From the depth of silence, rise a positive thought, an affirmation, and a resolve, which is a short positive statement with minimum number of words repeated in your mother tongue or the language of your mind. Repeat the resolve 9 times. Allow the resolve to diffuse into the bed of silence. Once you are done repeating your resolve for 9 times, let go and relax completely. Inhale and exhale. Now let us prepare to end the session with a closing prayer. Adopt Namaskara Mudra and chant the prayer with me. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukhabhat Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now, with gratitude, surrender yourself to the Almighty. Rub your palms and place them gently over your closed eyes. With a beautiful smile on your face, gently open your eyes whenever you are ready. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the very nice and calming sessions which we are going through right now. And हेलो
Hello.
कहाँ पे बोला था तुझे ओह ओके थोड़ा सा